How you doing, YouTube? This is Gunner Sergeant 67 bringing you a new YouTube video. Today's video is going to be my two guns, two knives that I would take in an SHTF event. This video is basically inspired by Step 1 Survival, Staff Sergeant Badass. So Staff Sergeant Badass, if you're out there, this video's in response to yours. The first knife that I would go ahead and take into an SHTF event would be my BK2 Companion. This thing is a tank of a knife. Just to give you some specs, the blade length is 5 1/4 inch long. The blade thickness is 1/4 inch thick. The overall length is 5, or as you were, 10 5/8 inches long. The blade steel is 1095 Crovan steel. The weight is 16 ounces. This knife is a full pound. It's a beast. And the handle materials is, I guess it's pronounced Zytel. It's basically just like a plasticky handle. The only drawback to these handles is they're kind of slippery once your hands start getting wet. But this knife would handle all my chopping. It would handle all of my bush crafting. It basically would be my my tank when it comes to outdoors and bush crafting. So this, my first knife, like I said, is the K-Bar Becker BK2 Companion. Now my next knife that I would bring with me in a SHTF event would be my Mora Light My Fire knife. Now this knife, I love this knife. This thing is stainless steel. The blade length is 3 3/4 inches. The overall length of this is 8 1/2 inches. It's got a Scandi grind. The thickness of this blade is 0.07 inches or 1.9 millimeters. The weight with the sheath is only 3.4 ounces. It's a very light knife. So you don't want to do any batoning with it. I've seen people baton with these knives. These are, for such an inexpensive knife, it's extremely durable. But I would go ahead and reserve this for more finer things like cutting out notches, maybe shaping steaks, especially prepping food. This is what I would utilize this knife for. Now, let's go ahead and get into the firearms. Now, it took me a while to figure out which firearms I would want to take in an SHTF event, since I was only limited to 2. So, the 2 that I would pick would be, my first one would be my Ruger Blackhawk 357 9mm convertible. This is a single action. It's blued. What's in the gun right now is a 357 38 special cylinder, and then right here is my 9mm cylinder. This gun's very versatile. It's got a 6 1/2 inch barrel. It's got a 1 16 right hand twist. The rear sights are adjustable and the front sights are fixed ramp. This thing is a tank of a gun as well. It's 45 ounces, so it tames recoil pretty good. If I would take this out in an SHTF event, I would bring a variety of ammo. The one ammo that I really like in this gun, especially for protection, is the Buffalo Bore 180 grain. I love that. Even in this though, that 180 grain has quite the kick. but that would be for protecting against the four-legged and two-legged variant animals. My next and last weapon that I would go ahead and take in a SHTF event would be my Ruger 10/22 takedown. Just some real quick specs on this. The barrel length is 18.5 inches. The overall length is 37 inches. It's semi-auto with a rotary magazine. Like I said before, the caliber is .22 long rifle. It's got a 1/16 right-hand twist. It's got a rear sight leaf adjustable flip-ups. The front sight is a gold bead adjustable ramp. The weight on this thing is 4 pounds, 6 ounces. The stock is black synthetic stock. And of course, the barrel, from what you can tell, is stainless steel. The reason I would pick this firearm is because if I'm in an SHTF event, I'm not really going to have time to, especially if I'm on the go, to go ahead and take the large game. So I wouldn't take my other rifles I have, and I would want to take smaller game to feed myself and my family. Rabbits, squirrels, birds, they're a lot easier to catch, and they're a lot more abundant. They're easier to process. So that's why I went with the Ruger 10/22 takedown. As for the Ruger new model Blackhawk convertible 357 9mm convertible, the reason why I would take that, the main thing, is it's a revolver, so it's extremely durable. And the other part is I can shoot 3 different types of ammunition out of it. So it makes it very versatile. So if I run out of one ammunition, I can scrounge for another. The probability of finding one of those 3 rounds, which all 3 of them are extremely common, is pretty likely. All right, YouTube, this is my 2 guns, 2 knives for SHTF. Go ahead and hit the like button. Subscribing is appreciated. And go ahead and tell me in the comments what you like, what you don't like, and what would your 2 firearms and your 2 knives be in an SHTF event. This is Gunnery Sergeant 67. I'm out.